If you want to get rich as I don't know what, like literally increase your bank account, increase your inflow and income, or manifest whatever, a state of being, peace and happiness, success, your love, like your love life, whatever the case is, you must do this on a plane. This is the exact practice that I do consistently that has allowed me to generate and manifest $1.2 million, $89,000 launch recently, a great love life, and of course, peace and happiness and fulfillment with it. The most important thing. You need to make sure that you do this every single time you get on a plane. If you're watching this, if this came on your feed, you're about to go on a trip, by the way. So be prepared, pack your suitcase in advance. I don't know where you're going, but you're going to a new level. You're going to a new place. You're going to a higher place. You're going to a higher state of consciousness. When you're on a plane, you are literally in the 9th house. And it doesn't matter if you don't know nothing about astrology. The 9th house is the house of expansion. It's the house of abundance. It's the house of good luck and fortune. It's the house of God. It's the house of higher consciousness. So when you are in motion and you're on a plane, you are literally activating your luck. You're activating your abundance. It doesn't matter. Right now, I'm on a first class flight, from Dubai, going back home, but it doesn't matter. You can be in economy. I did this in economy, business, first class. It does not matter. It only matters if you're activating the energy, which you're doing every single time you're in motion, especially when you're on a plane. You're literally elevated closer to the stars on a whole nother level, on a whole nother plane of existence. And this is exactly what I do. And I've been doing this ever since I was a kid. I always pray before I take off on the plane, and I bless myself, I bless the entire crew, and I bless every single person on this plane, and I send everybody on this plane good energy, and I imagine all of us landing safe. I do that every single time I get on the plane, and I believe that helps because you're not just thinking about yourself, you're thinking about others, and you're giving that energy out, and it comes back to you forward. I always bless every single person on the plane and their journeys and where they're going in life, and that they get everything that they wish for, wherever the trip is calling of them, that they get whatever the trip needs for them or whatever the case is. You have to get very clear about the vision. I like to see it as a movie, like an ideal vision. Like, what do you want from your life? What do you want your life to look like? What do you want to create? Who do you want to be in this season of your life? Okay. And I like to see it as if it already is. And I like to play it like a movie in front of me. I don't just visualize. My girls know I don't just teach visualization, I teach embodiment, which means you want to create a movie experience in your mind where you're putting yourself in there, not just seeing it, but feeling it, tasting it, smelling it, activating all your senses in your manifestation. So pick right now, do this right now with me. Okay, just practice. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about your ideal life, your ideal day, your ideal reality, and picture a scene in front of you as if it was already there. And allow yourself to feel into that. Feel into that abundance. Feel into that first class flight. Feel into that man lavishing you or treating you like the goddess you are. Feel into that safe love. Feel into that beautiful woman, my man out there who loves you and honors you. Feel into whatever it is and see it as if it already is. That is what I do every single time I'm on a plane because I know the frequency and the energy just moves even faster. So I get into this visualization state and I just get into this complete embodiment, right? And if you want to practice how to do that, check the link down below. I have a meditation that you could do. After I do that, guess what? When you do that, you're activating your subconscious, which knows all. Your subconscious is connected to God. Okay, so you are literally connecting to all that is, all the information that you've ever seen, everything that you've ever known, all the stuff that you've just taken in this whole time. That's what you are getting into when you meditate and visualize and embody, right? So then you access higher knowledge. So the second thing that I do is I open my eyes and I get present to what ideas that I have. Maybe if I want to manifest, a next level launch, like I just did almost a 6-figure launch. Before I even did it, I did my visualization practice. I opened my eyes and I would start to get ideas, and maybe they don't come right in the moment. Maybe they'll come later. But for what I've experienced, they come right away. and I'll get like ideas for campaigns, ideas for marketing, ideas for how I can express myself differently, ideas of how I can put myself out there differently and just go to that next level. And I'll jot everything down. I do this huge brain dump where I get the journal out, where I get my phone out, and I'll just write down all the ideas that are coming through, all the ideas that are going to help me actually create that reality for myself and make whatever I visualize come true. And you'll notice that every time you set the intention, your brain is now going to be open to receiving, and it's going to start instructing you and giving you the instructions on how to move forward to create that reality for yourself. So trust the process. And like I said, it might be a seed you plant, and then it will like open up. Like you'll be walking down the street one day, you're like, I could do that. Or train yourself to get that knowledge right in the moment and know that you can command the way to get there right in the moment. Like you don't have to wait. You can literally be open, and as soon as you're really open to receive, you'll get the download of how to move forward. While after I do a huge brain dump, the third step is after I get off that plane, when I touch down, right when I land, as soon as I get home, as soon as I can take action, I start taking action immediately. So much so, we get these beautiful ideas, and spirit will literally give you the ideas. But then if you hesitate and if you don't move forward and you don't put yourself out there, literally the ideas are gonna just start going to other people. Michael Jackson said this one thing. He was like, every time I get a music idea, I literally create it right away, because I know that if I don't create it, then Prince will. And that's literally is so true. It's happening so many times that if I hesitate and wait, then somebody else in my niche or industry will do the idea, and then it looks like I'm copying. You want to get used to just getting downloads and taking action automatically. Getting downloads, taking action automatically. Even if you're scared, even if you're nervous, even if it doesn't really make sense. Like if, for example, if you're wanting to manifest love, and then for whatever reason, like for me, I felt this urge to start learning how to do handstands and dance classes, because maybe that's something that made me feel good and luscious. But that might be like, well, if you want to get love, you need to go date or do X, Y, and Z. But everybody has different knowledge. Like your wisdom is going to guide you to that goal. It's going to guide you to that next reality. So you don't judge what you receive. You just go ahead and do and take action automatically. And you trust that it's going to guide you to exactly where you need to be to get to where you need to go. So do not hesitate and wait to take action on your ideas. Take action right away. Do not wait. Like y'all just got an idea right now. Oh, I just heard that. Y'all just got an idea that came in your mind right now. Y'all just felt the urge right now. I want you to comment down below 777 if I'm talking to you and you're ready to manifest and go to that next level. You just got an idea right now. You just got an urge right now. Do it. By tonight. Like stop. Sign up. Start the process. Like I tell my attendees and my mentees and my students all the time, take freaking action. Because yeah, like when they're going to a retreat, you feel so good. Like come to my retreats, they get the transformation, they're feeling like so good. But I tell my girls, you're gonna go back home. And in the real world, you got to make sure that you maintain your frequency by conducting yourself as the version of you that you visualize, create, and embody. And that's how you take all the ideas in your mind and bring them down to your roots, into reality, into the earth. Reality is literally our physical experience. And when you bridge your metaphysical with your heart and your physical reality, you have no choice but to manifest. And on a plane, it just gets amplified 10 freaking fold. But yeah, you guys, that's my manifestation routine that I have done for years. Every single time I get on a plane, I bless everybody on this plane. I send them good love and positivity. And I imagine this plane landing smooth and safe and sound. And I thank God for everything, for all my blessings, and also all the blessings for the trip. Number 2, I embody and visualize. And if you want to learn how to do this like crazy, look at the link in my description. Number 3, I do a brain dump, and I just let that stream of consciousness of ideas come out of me and flow to me. And I just write it all down. And number 4, I take immediate action on the things that I got during the experience. If you do that, you will literally see such an improvement in your life and your finances, and you will end up on a first-class flight after hosting 2 retreats back to back in Bali, living your bucket list, living your dream board, living your vision board in real time. Okay? You got this. And if you ever want to do some healing work, working on your energy, working on your frequency so that you can manifest that next level of love, the next level of bank account, the next level of flow of income, definitely get a one-on-one retreat with me. I take premium clients all the time for my luxurious, spiritual, deep, raw retreats. You will not leave that retreat the same, girl. I do not play about my people. So definitely sign up for the waitlist, and maybe we can get a retreat this year with each other, or come to one of my group retreats. I'm definitely going to come back to Bali because Bali was delicious and amazing. And I'm also thinking about creating a unisex retreat. How we feel about that, y'all? Let me know if you guys would be into that as well. But yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all later. I'm going to keep on enjoying this flight experience, and I'm going to do my manifestation routine right now. Peace.
This is on my last day at the one-on-one Goddess Retreat with Goddess Jaylene. It's been amazing. When I got here, the first thing I've been telling her is like, I cannot talk. Even though I have been working on this belief for many, many years, I was in a point almost like giving up because I have tried pretty much everything in my life. For many years, I have gone to retreats on a yearly basis, trying to solve this. And it took her only like half of the afternoon to help me to see my blind spot, find my limiting belief, see it, heal it, transform it, transmute it, alchemize it, and here I am, speaking my truth.
Magnetic Goddess Retreat was everything that I honestly didn't know it would be and expected it to be. It was honestly the best thing I've ever experienced. It was transformative. I cried, I laughed, I screamed. But honestly, I feel different. I feel transformed. I feel cleansed. I feel like I'm embodying that goddess energy that she exudes herself. And I'm just so happy to just go back home and apply everything that I've learned on this trip. The ladies on this trip were beautiful. There was alignment, synchronicities. It was just everything. And I'm just so blessed and happy to be here. Thank you so much, Jaylene.